It's my 24th birthday today. I turned 24 today. Last year we celebrated my birthday. It's just me and my camera. That's how YouTube is. But you and I celebrated my birthday by doing a Q&A. I invited questions from my heroes from all around the world. I got an overwhelming number of, I think it was more than 80 questions. And these were themed around chai time, data science, my professional journey, all those things. I feel my last year has been a lot about fitness. I've lost close to 35 kgs. I think I've become a little fit, hopefully. So that's what we're talking about in this video. We're talking about my fitness journey, and that's how we're celebrating my birthday. For the longest time that I can remember, I was fat. Fat is the word. Obese, fat, whatever you want to call it. And believe me, these photos took a lot of effort. I've been always smart about placing the camera in the right angle. I would always hide the. I think from myself, mostly that I am fat and just try to find excuses around it. It's not my priority. Work is more important. Chai time, data science is more important. I need to interview more people. This can happen later. I need to Kaggle first. And every time I would make these excuses for not putting this as a priority of mine. And it's not that I have not tried to lose weight. I have tried multiple times, but every time I would fail at it because these excuses would just take over, and someday I'd be too tired, someday I'd be too frustrated, someday I just wouldn't feel like it, and I kept giving up basically. In the end, I think what worked for me was just announcing these goals publicly. Every year I announce my goals publicly. I hope you know about that at this point. This year also I announced a goal of losing 10 kgs. I was able to do that. And then I set myself up to a crazy 120-day challenge. I've never done exercise sincerely. I mean, I have done exercise but never done it sincerely. So I found the impossible number for me, just for me, of 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, 100 squats. And I set myself up to a goal of getting to that number by my birthday. So I gave myself about 4 months, exactly 120 days to get to it. And I think just announcing it publicly this time was helpful for me because I felt more accountable. So like I said, just saying this out loud, and I didn't just tweet it this time, but I also went to an extent of recording myself, not just on the first day, over a gap of a few days, that hey, I'm gonna get to this goal. I actually reached out to Daniel also because I was so freaked out and I absolutely didn't believe that I could do this. I remember I could, I think, do barely 5 half push-ups on the first day, and Daniel actually made fun of me. You can watch that video if you want. And I just wanted to delete that video, but now it was out there, everyone had seen it, so I felt responsible that I really need to do this. And for the longest period, it just felt impossible. Every day, this sort of became a focus for me in the back of my head, like a sub-routine in my brain that I couldn't kill. That hey, I need to make sure that I get to 100 by 27th of May. So I kept thinking about it, and in the micro term, from every day to day, it just felt like I can't do more than 10 push-ups. Hey, I can't do more than 15. Okay, I can do 20, but 100 is 5 times of that. I am at 30, but 100 is still far off. So what was helpful, I think, was just staying at it and just reminding myself every day. It was like the gears are always turning. I'm always thinking about I need to get to this number. And 120 days just didn't feel enough for it. And then, as I progressed through it, honestly, quite to my surprise, on the 42nd day, I was able to do 100 push-ups, crunches, and squats. These aren't world's most dramatic exercises or anything, but look, you need to understand. You just saw these photos. Go back and tell this Sayyam that hey, you're gonna do this in a few years. He'll laugh you out of his. And I mean, I've been working out at home, so different corners, I have different memories, but it was right here on the 42nd day, to my surprise, that I got to 100 of. But this is me doing these exercises yesterday. Let's talk about what I've learned in this process, in this journey. Of course, this exercise routine was just for a few months, but it started way before that. And I think as this fitness aspect of my brain has grown from a tiny bubble into this huge area now it's really become a priority for me. So now, no matter what happens, if I have calls, I will work out before or after. If I am tired, I will still work out before or after my daily immovable things are done. If I am recording some podcast, season 2 launches very soon, by the way. If I'm recording a call, I will be working out before or after that. No matter what happens, I'm not skipping a day. Unless, of course, I'm taking a break. So I don't try to take more than one day off a week, sometimes not even that. Just because I enjoyed so much, it's been fun. But the thing that's really surprised me is how much I still hate it. I hate putting on my running shoes or workout shoes. I have a different way. I would just, for the longest time possible, just stare at those shoes, procrastinate as long as I can. Even when doing push-ups and whatnot, I would find excuses. My brain would by itself find these excuses. Okay, let's find another song. I don't like this. I'll keep scrolling through the playlist for minutes and minutes, just wasting that time. I assumed it would get easier with time. I still hate it. But you know what? I hate being fat or being not fit even more. I dislike that even more. So I still put on the shoes. What works for me is just getting to it before I start thinking. For a month, I was waking up at 4 a.m. But I would just wake up at 4 a.m. and just get out of the bed, get out of the gate as soon as possible before I can start thinking. Other outcomes, I am definitely happier. I'm not sure if that's just an excuse or I do feel happier. I do feel more confident. I didn't waste a lot of time placing this camera. I just put it there and I didn't think about how do I put it in a place that doesn't make me look fat. So I do feel more confident. I do feel more happy. I do enjoy exercise. I enjoy it, but I also don't. It's a love-hate relationship, I feel like. And I think this will just continue. So I'm pretty happy about this progress. That's why I decided to make this video. That was it about my fitness journey. Let me know what you think. What is your best advice to me or to yourself when you turn 24? Leave a comment down below. And thanks for being a part of this journey. I put out these videos not expecting anyone to enjoy them, but turns out a lot of people did. And that brings me to my next point, Chai Time Data Science. Yes, the reason why this channel exists, the podcast, the interview series. Season 2 launches very soon. Probably you should see the next video in a week. I wouldn't follow as rigorous of a release schedule, but I'll try to release 1 or 2 interviews every month from now on forward. Chai Time Data Science news. I announced that last year. Never really found the time to it. Failed on that project. Launches now. You can expect a news podcast of sort, paper summaries, and in the future is a very subjective term, so that's why I'm using it. Some tutorials and courses on the channel are coming up. Those are the Chai Time Data Science updates. And that's it for my 24th birthday party. I hope you enjoyed this celebratory video and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.